Hello and welcome to the PC Security channel. As you can probably tell, at this point it takes a new ransomware to inspire me to make a video, but we have it. And Article 13, EU's controversial copyright law, is to blame. Well, that's what the ransomware developer says. If you're not aware, the European Union is about to pass a law which essentially requires companies like YouTube to further moderate and scrutinize the content on their platform for copyright issues. At the moment, for example, if you post a video on YouTube, you are personally responsible for copyright, not YouTube. However, this law would make YouTube legally responsible for everything. Part of me is happy that YouTube is being forced to take on more responsibility, but at the same time, it is only likely to result in more massive flagging of videos uploaded by users, delays in monetization, things like that. That's going to hurt content creators. Sadly, that's the most likely outcome. Again, I think there's more than one angle to this argument, although a lot of people are just going all out saying it's a horrible idea, which is probably mostly true, by the way, but I will leave it for you to decide. That's not my area of expertise. What is, though, is looking at ransomware. Now, there have been a lot of protests against this law, many of them on the streets, especially in Germany, and with the Brexit shenanigans going on at the same time, I'd say it's a particularly entertaining time to be following the news. But Anonymous seem to be opposing it as well with some strikes, and that I fancy is what inspired this wonderful file on my desktop called OP Article 13 or Operation Article 13. The reason it's spelled differently is not because the ransomware author doesn't know how to type, it's just because it's in German. Surprising one that, isn't it? Personally, I don't get the point of this. How is a ransomware in any way a protest to a law that's going to be passed by the EU? Like, what's going to happen? You're just going to end up infecting a bunch of unsuspecting users who will just lose their data. So I really don't see any point in this. And if anything, I personally view that such attempts to use cyber tools to kind of cause havoc is exactly the thing that allows politicians and more mainstream people to paint internet and tech-savvy users who are concerned about their platforms as being an unruly mob or just crazy people living in their basement, when most of us, as much as I'm probably not a good example, are pretty decent people. But anyway, I did take a look at this file. It has quite a few detections on VirusTotal now, but that's just because it's been out for a while. Now I'll go ahead and run it, and you'll see what happens. It's quite destructive. First of all, it changes your background and that redirects you to this paste bin. I think there could be an easier way to do that instead of actually the URL posted on the desktop. Maybe just open it on the browser? No? There is a message on the desktop as well, but I really don't. I'm not good enough in German to try this, but maybe I should. Und dann hast du Scheike auch nicht. That's enough of me trying to read German. You guys can laugh at that. Bunch of error messages seem to be popping up. It seems a particularly annoying ransomware in the sense that it doesn't just encrypt your files and leave you alone. It seems to just slow down your system and just cause complete havoc, but I guess that's the point. A bunch of error messages. I don't know if it's intended. Let's see if we can actually take a look at our files. It seems not, because the system is just completely hung up. Let's go ahead and reset and see what damage has been done. While the system is restarting, I just want to mention that I do not condone anybody creating ransomware for the purposes of protest. Again, if you ask me, it's a dumb idea. Don't do it. You are legally responsible for what you put out there. And even ethically, it just reflects really poorly on your decision making. It's extremely unlikely that your message will be well received. That's all I'm going to say about that. But now, if we can take a look at our files, let's see. It seems the application is particularly unrelenting. It doesn't seem to even let me open File Explorer at the moment, just hogging out the CPU. I can't even do anything. I can't right click and go to Task Manager. It's not that it's locked, it's just that the system is slowed down to an incredible extent. In case you're saying, oh, you just have a shit system. No, I mean, this is like a 6-core i7. So the ransomware is quite effective when it comes to not letting you use your computer. This could definitely cause trouble if it started being distributed maliciously. Let's try resetting again. Maybe I'll be quick enough this time. I need my CSGO reactions. Also, I will link a video about Article 13 in the description in case you want to learn more about it. I think you should take a look at it. It seems our pictures are not encrypted. Our documents are. I don't know why it tries to keep opening photos. Maybe it's trying to load some image and it's not working. Oh, finally one of the images loaded. Look at that. It's just the same one that's on the desktop. Interesting. And it seems to be creating these files in real time continuously. It's probably an infinite kind of loop. As you can see, the extensions keep getting added more and more and more and more. Oh my goodness. I've already got so many. And I guess in each iteration it just adds one more. So it just keeps encrypting the document forever. It can be copyright infringement if the data is encrypted, right? I think I've made enough horrible jokes for one day. So thanks for tuning in. I will hopefully have some more videos for you to look at in the next couple of weeks or so. I'm trying to get my schedule clear to actually make some more useful content than just looking at ransomware and half rambling about it. Let me know if you like these videos though anyway, because apparently like my last PewDiePie ransomware video is super popular, 100k views. I make an educational video, meh. 5k views. I don't know. The YouTube algorithm is the Lord and we have to deal with whatever it does. Personally, I don't really care though since my recent videos aren't monetized. But I do want to know what kind of content you like seeing the most. I keep doing these polls. There'll probably be one more for you to kind of give some feedback as to which direction you want me to proceed in. But as always, thank you very much for watching. Please like and share if you enjoyed this stuff for whatever reason. Don't forget to subscribe to the PC Security channel. And as always, stay informed, stay secure.